Welcome everyone! 7th time ever playing Trails in the Sky. Let's see if the game continues to show the path to the sky. Let's see now. Yep. Let's see now. What was I doing right now? Yes, oh yeah, we were looking for Niall, the reporter. Niall and Dorothy, and we'll see if we can find them. That is what we were doing. Not there, no. That's the highway. Probably they're not there. I talked to the mayor's maid. I remember I did that. But where could they be? Are they possibly in the hotel? I shut on the forgot to press to shut on the YouTube stream. I can add a full VOD there later. Talk. Whenever we greet guests, we do so with the utmost sincerity. And our motto is service always comes with a smile. Furthermore, we should always work to improve service. Trying to think. Was it not something that Niall wanted? A scoop or something? Please, brain, work. Work with me. Kirsch's Bar. Is that? No, I don't think it is now. Oh, I just pressed them. I'm guessing it's probably because a lot of people use this place for business meetings, or maybe it's just because it's such a half-assed business. People feel right at home. I don't know. What I do know is that we get a lot of weirdos in here, and people with blather on and people who blather on endlessly about their troubles. It's what we're known for. Well, you're a pub. Oh, Niall, there. Of course, he's in the pub. Where else would he be? Oh, God damn it. This ain't a joke, you know. Well, we found him, but he's drunk off his ass. Was having his article rejected really that much of a shock to his system? He's just acting like the man he is. Men are pigs, after all. Though he seems to have forgotten that alcohol is a drink to be consumed, not a drink to be consumed by. You're the one to talk. Don't they sometimes call you Bottomless, Shira? Oh, please, Bottomless is much more suitable for a woman like Aina. I, on the other hand, can hold my liquor. No matter how much I may drink, my face and disposition remain unreddened. So don't you dare group a fun-loving drinker like myself in the same category as this clumsy lush. Oh, come on now. When you get drunk, you lose it completely and everyone around you gets a heck of a show. Admit it. It's certainly true that Aina is like a bucket to Shira's sieve. But no matter how much you look at it, they're both pretty bottomless. I'm sensing disrespect, children. Oh. Where am I? Good. You're awake, sort of. Drinking so much is not good for your health, you know. My head. What the? You're that Bracer trainee, aren't you? Oh my goddess. What the hell am I doing in Roland? Thought I made my way to Bulls. What are you mumbling about, you sponge? You are in Bulls. And so are we. Oh, well, damn. Don't scare me like that. Oh, and I see you got a lovely lass with you. Name's Sherazad Harvey. The pleasure's all yours, I'm sure. I'm the mentor of these two. Sherazad. Are you the infamous Silver Streak by any chance? Oh, you humble me, sir. I take it you've heard of me then. Only rumors, I'm afraid, but yes, I know your name. I know your name. You're the one of the top young bracers, if I'm not mistaken. Which means you three are here to investigate the incident as well, I suppose. Oh, so you do have some brains left in there after all that booze. I'm impressed. You find anything out? We saw you by the mayor's house. You seem pretty troubled. Damn, they saw that. Yeah, I was looking for clues and I couldn't find any. That's what I figured. Damned army's regulation on the spread of information really restrict what I'm able to learn. Anyway, and if I try to consult General Morgan at the Hacking Gate directly, I'll be held up for inspection for who knows how long. So I figure I'd at least try to score an interview with the legendary voluptuous mayor, but a maid turned me away outright. On to top it all off, that useless girl keeps screwing everything up. Everything! Oh great Aidios, tell me what I did to deserve this shabby life. Well, you did try to do an exclusive on the mayor's chest. But if you want information that badly, we might share some of ours with you. Huh? We're actually investigating the incident on Mayor Mabel's behalf right now. So naturally, we met with the mayor and General Morgan too, for that matter. Holy crap. You serious? Yep, totally. Score! And the goddess gets a point. Blessed be thy bounty of ideas. Please, I beg of you, tell me everything, every last detail. We'll be glad to. However, aren't you forgetting something, Niall? Huh? Information ain't free, you know. We'll scratch your back, but you need to scratch ours first. And get that look off your face. I totally do not mean that literally. You want Mira or something. My research funds are long exhausted at this point, I'm sorry to say. We're not interested in your money. We just find it fascinating that you made your way to Boars right after this incident occurred. Seems like you might have heard some interesting things yourself, that being the case. Yeah, I thought you were a nice kid. Turns out you're just a slimy little leech, like me. I tell you what I know, but rest assured it's not big news by any stretch of the imagination. As long as it's related to the incident, no matter how trivial it may seem, I'll take it. Just don't be stingy. Give it to us straight, okay? Fine. I'll tell you everything. On my honor as a newsman. I got 2 clues to share, so if you're taking notes, I suggest you get out your pen and paper. We're ready whenever you are. Man, way to go, Joshua. You're on a roll. Well, if he ever gets tired of being a bracer, we know he'll have a bright future in racketeering with those skills. The first clue is in the form of an eyewitness report from the village of Ravenue to the west. I talked to a villager who just came to Boars for a visit, and she told me something very interesting. Apparently she knows a kid who saw a huge shadow flying overhead on the night of the incident. A huge shadow flying overhead? Yep, airship. I told them maybe even that missing one. But the army checked out and find absolutely nothing. Just gonna double check. So, excuse me. There's, I can see the chat. So, that's what I'm saying. I warned you. It wasn't big news, and I went to a lot of trouble to get this sad morsel too. What with that information embargo in place and all. Well done. Now let's hear that second clue of yours. Fine. The other thing I learned is that the military's intelligence division is on the move. Intelligence division? I've heard rumors about them. It's a new royally sanctioned branch of the army in charge of intelligence gathering and dissemination. That's the one, yeah. Supposedly they are so elite they can't even stand toe to toe with the royal bodyguards. The man they put in charge, Colonel Richard, is apparently quite the whiz kid. With him on the case, they say this incident is as good as solved already. Doesn't seem like your information will be of much use to us in our investigation. Yeah, well, can't say I didn't warn you. Sorry I couldn't help much on your end. Yay! Hi Asia Odano, maybe it's just Asia, but anyway, welcome. Hi! Yeah, things are going fine. Things are going fine. Yay! So happy to see you, Asia, so happy. Welcome. I'm enjoying it a lot. But a promise is a promise. I scratch. Now it's your turn. Of course, a deal is a deal after all. Joshua told Niall about all the incident in Roland as well as the information received from General Morgan. Oh yeah, I love Niall and Dorothy. Especially Dorothy, I love them so much. The Kapuas, Sky Bandits, a ransom demand to the Royal House and the Airship Corporations? Good goddess, that's exactly what I needed. That's the missing link I've been killing myself to find. Caught your fancy, did it? Absolutely. I can definitely write my article now. I can't be wasting my time getting drunk here. I have to find Dorothy. Post haste. See you later, you wonderful people, you. Whoa, his spirit certainly lifted fast. Well, he was chasing a big story pretty unsuccessfully until we came along. It's only natural. I'm glad we could help him out. Well, look at you, from Mr. I'll break your kneecaps if you don't talk to Mr. Nice Guy in under a minute. Talk about a split personality. Stop thinking weird things about me. I was just negotiating a little give and take, nothing more. Oh, enjoy the lurking. Love you, Aisha. See ya. Enjoy the lurking. I was just negotiating a little give and take, nothing more. A bad boy exterior with a good boy inside. Oh, I'm just curious, what are you having for dinner? Now I'm really curious. Oh, yay! Enjoy your taco time. Enjoy it. Have a wonderful time. I'm just drinking hot chocolate here. Yeah. Yeah. Enjoy your meal. A bad boy exterior with a good boy inside, or is it the other way around? Either way, I'm sure the girls love it. But anyway, I guess we have only really dealt with scrupulous people thus far. We're pretty lucky in that regard. Start dealing with weirdos, and that's when you really need to bust out some really questionable negotiation techniques. Why were you looking at me when you said that? Anyway, that aside, was anyone else a little bothered when Niall talked about that huge flying shadow thing? That eyewitness report from Revenue? Sorry, that eyewitness report from Revenue? I'd say there's a strong chance there was nothing to it if the army already checked it out. Yeah, but I mean, it's not like the army is totally infallible. They could have missed something. It wasn't General Morgan himself, after all, but one of his men, and some of those guys are pretty thick-headed. Yeah, that is true. Probably worth looking into. Certainly can't hurt at any rate. You two are starting to get the hang of this, I see. Proud Shira. Revenue is a small village in the west. It thrives on fruit, cultivation and exporting. Best way to get there is to head on to the West Bourse roads for a bit and then turn north on the mountain trail. At which point, we'll just be a stone's throw away. Got it! So many fun characters to voice in this game. La la. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Let's see how Olivier is doing. If he still is around here, of course. I guess he's not here anymore. Oh well. So I guess it's time to go to Revenue. Revenue is on the north end of the West Bulls Highway. Yeah. Revenue. Oh, it's expired. Oh yeah, they did say ASAP, but I didn't know that ASAP was that ASAP. Damn, because I could have taken it when I was going to go to Revenue. Esports was also expired. I mean, they did say ASAP, another one immediately, but cut me some slack, will you? Seriously. Okay, at least the Neville Valley Monster is still available. West Bulls Monster is still available. Alright. Let's see the old man's sled. Alright, here I can fill out something. Okay, this lowers its defense, so I guess anti-sept, blind anti-sept, cast. I guess there, give him the blinding. And you. Oh, that worked. Okay. Two plus AP cast. I wonder, is there any place I can put EP cap evade? You have airstrike. Maybe I can give. No, I can't give you that there. Wind barrier. Should I give? Time to cast art will be cut. Let's see what to do. Well, it is good if you're... Nah, maybe I'll keep it this that way. What is that? Temper prevents the casting of arts. Oh. Okay, it blinds him with 10% success and it gives me... Alright, not bad. The other one was Firebolt. And then you have air. But you know what? Can I give you... Okay, cast gives you clock up and soul for a time. But what do you have then? Because you have action defense, so now you have defensive mind. You know what? There. Change the trajectory here a bit. No one has Firebolt now, but you have Stone Hammer. You have Firebolt. Oh, sorry. Me being confused. Okay. Right. Let's continue. Okay, then, let's see here. Revenue highway. Now that revenue would be... It would be going... Oh, Naeem! Yay! Hello! Cheers! Chocolate milk cheers to Naeem. Asia is lurking. The executive, they're lurking. I guess they're gonna eat. But if you hear this, Asia, Naeem is here. That makes the day so much better because Naeem came. Yes, I hope you're doing well. Esports Revenue Village. I've sort of learned how to count these, the cells, because I did check it out or read about it. So if I understand correctly, if we say this was 280 cells, it would be like 28 kilometers, if I'm not mistaken, something like that. So are you munching on anything nice, Naeem? Damn it. Okay. Well, how is the uni work going? And I hope the nap was good. Beast flesh. Chest. Retake. Reviving balm. Just what I needed. Just what I needed, as Super Mario would say. Okay. Is it okay to ask, maybe it's personal and you don't have to answer, but what are you studying? You only answer that if you're okay with answering that. Chrome Pass, Revenue Village. Revenue. Huh? Right, gotta find a voice. Huh? Sherazad! Is that you? Well, this is an unlikely place to run into the Silver Streak. Right back at you. Okay, cool. Alright, yeah. That's... yeah. It's, that's not too far off from what I took my bachelor in. Filmmaking and TV production. Right back at you. I thought you were in the Royal City, but are you here to look into the airliner incident? No, I'm here on some chump errands. But speaking of the incident, I hear it was the work of the Sky Bandits. Still, if you're here on the job, then I guess I don't have to worry about it myself. Good luck to you. I gotta give a character in the future a Scouse accent, like saying socks and everything. That'd be cool. Is that all you got to say? I'm sure you heard that Cassius might have been taken hostage, right? Cassius Bright taken hostage? Don't make me laugh. That old man's not going to get beaten by the likes of some Sky Bandits. Anybody saying that is severely mistaken. I'd like to believe that too, but I wonder who this guy is. I don't know, but he seems to be fit the mold of a bracer. By the way, who are those brats you got tagging along with you? They look like a bunch of newbies to me. Well, I'm sure you'll be surprised that these brats are Cassius kids. Yeah, that's a surprise, alright. So these are the old man's kids, huh? Hard to believe. Hard to believe it. Why are you looking at us like that? This boy with the black hair is one thing, but the girl really looks like an amateur. I'm sure she's Are you sure she's really Cassius' daughter? You wanna try saying that again with my staff in your teeth? She's the bona fide daughter of Cassius Bright. And I have to warn you, her bite is as good as her bark. And I'm just his adopted son. Is that a fact? Oh well, it doesn't really matter. What do you mean it doesn't really matter? Well, take it easy, Sherazad. And be careful not to let these brats drag you down. Yeah. And make sure not to rush into any trouble yourself either. I'll keep those words in mind. What's with that guy? He really pisses me off. I see, so that was Heavyblade Agate. Heavyblade Agate, huh? Heavyblade Agate, I guess. Agate? 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 Agate. Or is it Agate? I have no idea what would be the canon pronunciation of that name, but... Agate? I kinda like Agate. Hi, Ninja. No, I didn't know that. I'm quite new with this. Anyway, welcome Ninja. I'll see. Oh, that's why you're here. Okay, let's see now. Stream information. I don't think I have, according to what I have in the category list in the OBS studio, I don't have a category. Okay. Okay, not a gate. Okay, Agate, I guess. Ninja Cyclone. I don't see, when I see the stream information on the OBS, I don't see a category. If I look in Twitch, okay, let's see here. The only thing I see is like tags. There's Trails in the Sky FC trails. I don't see any category. And when I try to add a category in the OBS, I couldn't stream information. I couldn't find the actual right game, only the remake in the category. So I left the category blank. Oh, okay. Game retro. Okay. Game retro. Okay, wait a sec. I'll fix this then. Excuse me for the break here. Okay, can I... Done. Is it updated then? Is the category... No, it didn't, but... Retro game, retro game trivia? No, not a trivia. Or is it just one word? Retro game challenge? Retro gaming museum? When I look at the categories, I don't feel anything. I just want to put in retro. Oh god. Is okay. So it's after there's one game, then okay. Wait, okay. Retro. It retro game shop, retro game challenge. I don't just see retro game, and I mean it's not a challenge. It's not the AVCon retro game pack. Is it? Should I take it as retro game pack? But I don't. Retro short game, retro speed game, retro game shop simulator, retro game alias, retro game trivia. Must I have a category or can it be left blank? Or I guess it can't be left blank. Okay, I don't... Maybe just retro. I just put it on retro. RetroArch, RetroWave, Retronica, Retro. But is retro a particular... I guess retro is just retro. Okay, it's retro now. So, I have it on retro. That should be fine. I guess. Oh well. I will let the mod come in if there's any other issue. Okay. Naim. So it's not Agate, so I guess it's Agate, Agati, Agati. Agat. Okay, Agat. Alright, Agat. Alright. Agat Krosner. Agat Krosner, Senior Bracer in the Bracer Guild. He works in all regions and isn't affiliated with any specific branch. His massive blade is said to be capable of slicing a monster in two with a single slash. I'll just tell you right now, he's one tough customer. Whatever, I don't care how tough he is, he's still a rude jerk. Come think of it, how does he know Dad anyway? He seems to think highly of Dad's ability, but even so, he didn't seem to like him all that much. There are a number of things in his past I can go into. And those things are the reasons why he feels that way about your father. Well, I couldn't care less about someone rude like that. Anyway, let's hurry to Revenue Village. Heal Joshy, heal Joshy, heal Josh. That is annoying. Use fire. Oh, Ness! Oh, God! Just gonna get back from work, so gonna take a shower and eat something, and I'll come and chat later. Okay. So happy to see you, Ness. Yeah, I meant Agut. Ow! I hope that's an art, so it can be potentially blocked. Okay. Not cool. Oh my god. Okay, good luck with the uni work, and I'm just happy you're lurking. Just happy you're hanging around. It makes me feel very calm. Okay, finish you off for God's sake. Okay, it isn't an art. I guess it would be more like a craft. There, die.
Alright, we rule.
We do, Bestel. Have I been walking, yeah, I guess, not one of those again. Okay, I will burn you to crisp. Oh my god. Okay. First things first. Take strike. Heal yourself, my dear. And Bestel, burn it to crisp. Oh my god.
Piece of cake.
So this is Revenue Village, huh? They sure is a peaceful place. Look, there's an orchard. The village is known for its production of fruit, but it used to have a rich mining history. I've heard there's an old abandoned septium mine to the north of here. You seem to know a lot about this place. You seem to know about the place. Have you been here before? Yeah, when I was training to become a senior bracer. During that time I covered the whole kingdom on foot without an airliner. Why? An airliner would have been so much more convenient. Yeah, it's really beautiful and calm. I hope the music helps you study. It's so calm and nice. Airliners are certainly convenient, but they only go to the 5 major cities. If you get used to their convenience, your attention won't reach other places. You should first travel on foot and see the places you should protect with your own eyes. It's pretty much the way your father recommended to me to go about my training. Dad really said that? There's certainly the possibility that if an incident occurs in a place you're unfamiliar with, you could end up getting there too late. Also, it's pretty adventurous to know the geography when chasing a criminal. That's exactly right. Well, be that as it may, let's see what we can find out about sighting. So what do you suggest? Should we just go talk to all the villagers? People would be suspicious of us if we did that all of a sudden. I think we should talk to all the village elders first to see what he has to say about it. Okay. Oh, chickens. Or like hens, I guess. New general goods, let's see. Talk. This village is close to the border and was one of the first places we occupied during the war. There were so many victims back then, and the deep wounds in people's hearts still have yet to heal over. Okay. This luscious orange ripe apple. Why not? Fresh eggs. Got 3 of those. Could take more of those. Got 6 fresh milk. Space sip that we could sell. Done. Trade sip it. There we go. The Moonlight Pass. Night Pass. Alright, see what's in here. Orange. If you're looking for my husband, He's always in the orchard. Even though I call him for meals, he ends up coming an hour later. And by that time his meal is already cold. Marriage life is hard. Alright, okay, up here in the moonlight bar. Apple ice cream. Fresh juice. I guess that's what you needed oranges for. Okay, do I really want it? That's $500 to get both of them. Cures petrified, heals. Okay, fresh juice then. There. Okay, apple. I'd like to recommend the squeezed juice in the bar on the second floor if I could. Please give it a try. You'll like it. I bet I'll do. Okay, rest on. No. Screw it. I would love to myself rest there in real life. It looks like really cozy. This entire village seems really cozy. And that's the Moonlight Pass. Buying more oranges, because I assume that to get the juice you have to do the oranges. After you use and learned it, you have to some luscious oranges, I presume. Okay, this game is not nice on me right now. Okay. There. Yeah. There we go. 6. There. Trade sepith. There we go. Have you visited the grave site here in the village? That large tombstone is dedicated to the victims who died in the 100 Days War. 10 years ago, this village suffered greatly because of the fighting. And even today, I'll see that horrific scene sometimes in my dreams. Pesca. I moved to this village a number of years ago because I wanted to be an orchard farmer. I even purchased a new set of orbal farming equipment, which I've been studying how to use all my life. I'm going to grow and produce more fruit than anyone else. Nobody believes me. It wasn't a dream either. be scared of me. Or maybe Sherazad, maybe a bit, but not me. Not Bestelle. Okay, lore. I'm actually looking to get out of the orchid business, start again as a merchant in bulls. But there's still a number of problems hanging over this village. If we can't find a way to resolve them, I just won't be able to leave this place with a clear conscience. That's why my wife and son have gone ahead to bulls without me. Gray. I've been growing fruit here ever since this village was alive with its mining industry. When it comes to growing delicious fruit, I have no equal in this village. It's locked. Okay. Okay, then that's the trail. Okay. So there's a locked door. Revenue Elder's house. The Elder's house, and there I guess is the Elder. Talk to the Elder's wife first. The heat of flames burning flesh and the charred smell of blackened bones. Amidst the screams and cries of the villagers and their children, no matter how many years pass, the terrible events of the war remain ingrained in my mind. And that war seems to have been one terrible war. Elder Ryson, I haven't seen the likes of you around here before, so tell me, are you here to buy some fruit? No, we're not merchants. We're here with the Bracer Guild. So are you the elder of this village? I guess you could say I am something like that. You don't happen to be one of Urgot's companions, do you? Well, we are all members of the same guild, but we're not companions exactly. We know him by face, and that's probably about it. I see. So he's traveling by himself as usual, huh? The village elder closed his eyes for a moment as a look of sadness passed over his aged features. What's wrong, sir? It's nothing really. Please pardon my expression. Anyway, what brings you to this rural village of ours? Don't tell me that another dangerous monster showed up in this area. No, actually, we're in the middle of an investigation concerning the missing airliner. We came here because we heard that there was a report of some kind of sighting. I see. The Royal Army came here and investigated that the other day. However, they searched around the area and ended up leaving empty-handed. Really? Is that so? Well, what about the person who saw the flying silhouette in the sky? It was one of the children in the village here, a boy named Lewy. Lewy? He apparently saw some suspicious shadow making its way across the sky on the night of the incident. But he's a kid any way you think about it, so he may have just imagined the whole thing while he was half asleep. Imagine it, huh? I guess the best thing we can do is ask him directly. You're probably right about that. Thank you for your time, sir. Don't mention it. Is there anything else I can help you with? Don't hesitate to ask. I hope this village music helps your studying, Nine. Okay. First things first. Save. Huh? I haven't seen you guys around here before. Are you merchants here to buy fruit? Actually, no. We're here for a different reason. As a matter of fact, we're bracers. Braces? You mean like agate? I don't know. You don't look all that strong to me, especially 'cause you're a girl. Why don't you tell me how you really feel? I have to say, Estelle gets a lot of sexist remarks in this game. I feel for her. But after seeing my great skill with the staff, do you think you can still call me weak? Oh, Miss Showoff. Wow, that's amazing! It's like a tornado! Yeah. It's not just this, many times, like many people doubt Estelle. Yes, Estelle showing off. I love it, I'm all here for it. Estelle showing off. You go, girl. Now, Ness, we were just talking, I was just mentioning, like, I feel like many times in this game, Estelle gets a lot of sexist comments directed against her in this game so far. Now, Now, how about another amazing demonstration with my staff? Estelle, be careful. Wasn't it just yesterday that you hit yourself in the face doing that? Anyway, are you, Louis? Louis? Are you Louis by chance? Yeah. But but how do you know my name? We heard from the village elder. He said you saw some kind of flying shadow. Do you think you could tell us a little bit more about what you saw that night? Sure, if you want. But the soldiers from the army already searched the place and didn't find anything. I fully agree with that, Ness. She can definitely prove anyone wrong, because she's Bestelle. That's fine, we're not worried about that. Do you think you could just tell us what you saw? In as much detail as you can remember? Oh, okay, I'll try. You see, I like watching the stars at night. So I often sneak out of my house at night to come here and look at the stars. Oh, that's cool. And the other night, when I was out here looking up at the stars, I saw two shadows moving across the sky. Now hold on a minute here. You say two shadows? Yeah, that's right. And they're different sizes too. Kind of like a mom leading a kid. Two shadows, two sizes. That's consistent with an airliner and a Sky Bandit airship, if you think about it. Yeah, the aircraft we ran across in the woods was definitely smaller than a typical airliner. And the two shadows just kept on flying north until I couldn't see them anymore. So north is... Yes, Naeem, Bestelle. Bestelle. I would say so far. I'm really fond of Estelle. I really like Estelle. I like her a lot. I like the deeper sides I can sort of find in her character. Like, she is really upbeat and optimistic and positive, and I can do it. But I also noticed, as I wrote in one of those analyzes in Discord, that she uses, optimism and upbeat traits to mask pain and grief, psychological pain, emotional pain and grief. And I just click with her, and I mean, she has a really good energy, and yeah, I love the character so very much so far. But I really find her. I feel connected to her. But I understand that there are many fans who love Estelle, and apparently through Asia I learned that one of her nicknames is Bestelle. So yeah. She is very brave as well, I have to say that. There's a trail that continues behind the village. And it leads to an old septium mine, which was abandoned some time ago. The soldiers from the army supposedly searched the trail, but we didn't come up with anything. That's why they said I must have just been dreaming. And also, I can say Ness, I just find it really cool. Because there aren't that many women who are protags in RPGs, and I think that also makes me feel like that also heightens her up. I really love. I mean, I don't think you have ever played Final Fantasy VI, but I also. Even though she's a very different character, the main character of that game, or at least the closest thing to a main character in that game. I think, okay, I can say her name. I think I can say her name. It's because, can I say the main character, the one from FF6 name? Am I allowed to? I asked the chat because I know you're not. I know Naeem knows, but I don't. Terra. Terra is one of my favorite characters in RPGs, and I didn't know if I would ever see like a female main character that I would like as much as Terra, but Estelle is getting up there. Estelle is very different personality from Terra, but I like them. There's depth to them. I can find vulnerabilities in them. Terra is, in all sense of the words, a very different character, but I love them both. So that is a huge surprise. Like Terra, one of my favorite main characters. Estelle is getting up there to be one of my favorite, and they're both women, which is very rare in the world of RPGs. And then they laughed at me. Yes. Yanis. And then they laughed at me like I didn't know what I was talking about. The little boy eyes started to well up with his, oh my god, it breaks my heart. Enough of that. You're a boy, right? Boys don't okay, whatever. We're not like those stupid soldiers. We don't think you're telling a lie. I mean, as I said, but I know Estelle, she has her imperfection. That's what a good character should have. I mean, I even saw a slight homophobic jab from Estelle against Olivier, but I don't know if that jab came from homophobia or it came because she thought he was a creep. I don't know. But anyway, I also see like Estelle is she's very young. I understand a lot of these things she's seeing must be very fresh for her. I don't think she's very well traveled. I mean, she grew up in the outskirts near Rolent, which I understand is like a medium little town. Or like, okay, it's not a town. It's one of the, I guess, 5 biggest cities, but it's not the big cities. Like I understand Bols is a bigger city. Yeah, that's true, Naeem. It definitely is. It definitely is. I wonder then, have they changed that a bit in the remake, or is there a bit of that still there? Yeah, absolutely. Okay. All right. Yes and okay. I guess. Okay, it's worded differently, right? Yeah. We don't think you're telling a lie either, and we're going to prove it. Really? Darn straight. You just leave it to us. No more crying, okay? Oh, okay. You're a real nice person. As usual, she's got a knack with the kids. Yeah, maybe it's a virtue. Huh? Why are you looking at me like that? It's nothing. Let's focus on the task at hand. It looks like we've got stuff to do. Right. let's hurry and get it onto the trail behind the village and see what we can find. Okay, so the trail behind the village, I assume that's another direction then. We're gonna go head up north. And think of it though, I wonder what the trail would be, because the map here don't really show that much. Okay. Or maybe it's a trail that goes when you're coming into you go the other direction, not into the village, but the other direction. I don't know. How do you run? Oh my gosh. I'm such a noob. I didn't know you could. And I saw footage of the remake and I saw them running. So I was like, maybe that's a thing they added to the remake. I didn't know you could run. Oh. Okay. With the mouse. Can I do it with the keyboard as well? Is there a run button? Because I'm playing it with the keyboard and mouse. Okay, with the mouse. Okay. Option. Okay, I guess I have to. When I start the game, I can check that with the. But okay, so far at least I know I can run with the mouse. Oh, right, okay. Revenue trail, abandoned mine trail. Is it here they... Is it up there they want me to go? Alright, I guess it's up there to the abandoned mine. Shift. Maybe control... Nope, that wasn't it. Okay, it's Alt G. It's Alt G to run. So I can run. Okay, oh, that is turbo mode. Oh yeah, I see it's a different from turbo mode and running. Alright, because when I run with the mouse, okay. Okay, that is that Alt. Okay, I get that. That's turbo, right? Yes, that's turbo. I will figure it out, but right now at least I know how to do it with the mouse. The only thing is, can I there? No. I'll have to. The only problem is I then have to pick a certain direction because I can't. As soon as I turn with the keyboard, or I have to do it like this with the mouse. Ooh, wee. Okay. Septian calendar, here rest the souls of the 6 righteous people who lost their lives in the flames of war. Leif, Abel, Nicole, Wilhelm, Irina, Misha, may you all find rest with the goddess. Walking around turbo, looks like this. It just looks so weird because they're not running, they're just walking in super high speed. Alright. Up, here we go. Okay, a destroyed West Revenue Mine. Okay. Let's head out to the back and score the North Trail for clues. Okay. Okay, we can check out here first. Okay, oh yeah, it's these. The one who can suck my HP dry. Yes. Blinded. Ow. Thank you so much, Naeem, thank you. I think I'm slowly getting the hang of this. Damn it. Stop sucking their HP. Right? Thank you for that, Nine.
Piece of cake.
I will have to make Ness, you're gonna become a moderator too. I will make you one. Later on. Let's see now. Surprise attack, okay. Oh my god! Josh. Regardless if you know how it works, Ness, I will just make you one. For the symbology of it. Okay, listen up. Okay. Right. Cool. Okay, let's see now. Finish them off.
Here I come.
Oh my god. Okay.
Not now.
Okay. I want you to have experience points, so get up, boy. Oh my god!
It can't be.
Well, Get up, teacher. And burn that thing to crisp. I like at least that the battles in this game make me think. It's not just me pressing the A button, or in this case pressing the mouse or keyboard button and I win. I still need to think a bit. So Ness, when did you first play this game? Was it many years ago or? Okay, 10 months ago, alright. Oh my god, okay, let's see now. Rock Pecker. Doesn't like fire. Even one can knock you set with a single only goes after males. Alright. Gotta protect Josh. Yoshi boy, get there. Okay, you're a new oh, you played 7 games. Wow. Well, I'm as new as can be. This is the first game of Trails I play at all. And if it weren't for Asia, Dan, and this community, and especially and even Homer, because he gave his free game to me, I probably wouldn't have played this. I only heard about Trails in the background. So this playthrough is dedicated to Asia and Dan and Homer. Clock up. And Firebolt. Thank you so much, Ness. Thank you. It's played. Oh my god. Leave him alone. Oh my gosh, leave my boy alone. Naeem, don't look, cause I know you love Josh. Don't look while he's being absolutely massacred. Okay, alright, what to do? Okay, burn this one to crisp. You move here. Fucking shit, you healed yourself.
Not now.
Oh god, Josh. Oh, okay. Hey, I thought you weren't gonna fight anymore. I thought you were gonna attack males only. I guess if all the guys are down, you attack the girls too. Okay. Alright. Josh is probably not gonna get an experience point this fight.
Piece of cake.
Bird egg. Okay. I'm gonna have to be really careful right now about dying in fights and everything, because I don't have a lot of reviving bombs left, so... Okay, sure. Moment. Here. Yeah. Facts. Facts. Yes, facts. Abandoned mine. Revenue mine. I wonder if here this is the place we're supposed to go. Dun, 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 da, da, da. I have a question though, because I see you can change the order of like who is leading the party. But I do wonder, does it change in NPC dialogue who leads the party? The reason I ask is in certain, not Trails, but Tales games, like in Tales of Symphonia, certain NPCs would react differently depending on who was leading the party, who was the face of the party. You tell me if that's the if it is. If it isn't, I'm gladly just walking around as my girl. Okay, it doesn't. Good. The gate is secured with a heavy chain and padlock. Okay, then I know, Naeem. Thank you. This looks like the entrance to an abandoned mine. It kind of reminds me of the Malga mine, except for the fact that it's all deserted. It seems that this place was abandoned quite some time ago. The padlock and chain are rusted. It doesn't look like the gate has been opened recently. Okay, then I know that, Ness. Then I know. The gate has been opened recently, which means there's no possibility that the Sky Bandits entered through here. I wonder if that's why the army never investigated that place. You're probably not gonna find any clues searching around in an old mine, that's for sure. What's wrong, Estelle? Maybe it's just me, but do you feel any air flowing out of here? When you say out of here, do you mean the mine? Yeah, that's right. Let's see. Joshua wet the tip of his index finger with his tongue and held it out. You're right, Estelle, it's rather subtle, but there is air flowing out of here. Just like I thought, huh? Sometimes your senses can be surprisingly sharp, you know that? Me too, I'm very interested to see more of the characters. With quite a lot of interesting characters so far. Not so many party members, but and Olivier is not with us right now. Sometimes your senses can be surprisingly sharp, you know that. I wonder if you get that from your father. My dad doesn't have anything to do with it. But forget that. Aren't you more into what's inside this old mine? That's certainly a possibility that it connects to somewhere. It's probably worth checking out. Well, in that case, let's bust this lock off. We took him to Boss, and after that he was going on a shopping stroll. And after that he said he was gonna dress up in fancy clothes and eat dinner at that fancy restaurant and just be a tourist. And the The last time I saw him was in the shop when he was shopping around. Before I left Bose, I went in to see if he was still shopping, but I couldn't find him. Yeah, he became a tourist. I guess that's the point why he came to, yeah. That's the point of why he came to Libère. Hey, don't you even think about doing that? For now, we'd better head back to the village and talk with the elder. He might have the key. You're no fun, Shira. Okay, back to the village. Stop bullying him. Oh god. I know they attack men, but please. Dun, 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 dun. Run. Okay, I'm trying to get how this works. So there, with the mouse, with the mice. There, tear bomb, great. Need it. Okay, I'm gonna run because they're gonna bully Josh and he dies. Oh my god. Whew, god. Run. Naeem, your favorite music is back on. Oh, no, 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 no. Press the wrong button. Must be really good when you study, because it's really calm. There we go. Was this the elder house? Yes. Is that the title of this piece? That's a great title. Cat relaxing in the sun. Oh no. Are you looking for my husband? Yes. Since it's time of the day, I'm sure he's up at the grave site on the hill. Okay. Yeah. Fantastic title. Like now I have a picture like of a sun. I mean of a cat just relaxing. Well, there's sunset. That is the trail. There we go. Here's the gravesite. Is it the big grave? Yes. There he is. So this is where you are, Elder Ryzen. Oh, it's you, young Brazers, is it? Well, this is a rather extravagant grave for a small village like this, isn't it? It was erected to mourn all those souls we lost 10 years ago. Since the Boars region is nearest to the Empire, it was in the thick of the fray. And this village lost a number of good people in the hostilities. That's terrible. There is no... Alright, I will yell your name, Ness, and enjoy the food you're cooking. I understand that you will be lurking while you're cooking then. If I need you, I will call your name as high as I can. Yes. There's no need for you to get somber too, though. These days, I will say, Asia, if you're still lurking, which I don't know, I hope those tacos were good. If you hear me, I hope those tacos were good. These days, cleaning this monument is just one of my daily routines. But I guess you wouldn't have come up here if you didn't think there was something I could help you with, right? Alright. There was something we wanted to talk to you about. But before that, would you mind if we paid our respects as well? I know we don't have any flowers to give, but we'd at least like to offer up a prayer. Oh, I see. It goes well, Deja. I don't know, did you just hear? I was just saying, Asia, if you're still lurking. Yeah, if you were still lurking, which I didn't know, I hope you enjoyed the tacos. And now you're here, and Ness, as you said, I should yell, Asia's here, Ness. I know you're cooking, but yeah. I hope you enjoyed your tacos. Things are going well here. Me being the noob, I just realized just now that you can run. You can run. Ness had to ask me if it was just like I prefer. Well, I hope the tacos were good. Yeah. Ness was like, they were like, maybe you just prefer to walk, but you oh my god. Oh, I see. No, of course I don't mind. I'm sure all those looking down from above will be overjoyed by the gesture. So you say there might be some clues in that old mine, huh? I know for certain that the soldiers didn't check inside. After I heard Louis' story, it really, Louis, maybe it's Louis' story, it really got me thinking. We'd like to check the place out just in case, so would you mind lending us the key to the entrance? The key for that padlock, huh? Give me a minute here. Yeah, here's the thing, Asia. I figured out how to run with the mouse, but since I mostly like to walk with the keyboard, I was trying to figure out how to run with the keyboard. I haven't found the run button. I guess the next time I boot it up, I will have to check the settings for that, because I don't know what the run button is, but I did find the turbo button. And yeah, I tried the turbo button, and it just looks so strange seeing them in walk animation go so fast. Oh god. The key for that padlock. Give me a minute here. I'm sure I put it in this drawer. Yeah. Ness is awesome. Ness is completely, they are completely awesome. Ness, I know you're cooking, but remember that you're awesome, okay? Alright, here it is. Yeah. Okay, this should get you inside. Abandoned mine key. Whoa, this key looks ancient. Many thanks, Elder Ryzen. This will really help a lot. Don't mention it, we're always indebted to the Bracer Guild for their help. It's only natural that we would try and return the favor. Thank you! If everyone we dealt with were as cooperative as you, it would make our... Thank you, if everyone was as cooperative as you, it would make our lives a lot easier. Well, we'll be sure to let you know if we find anything. I would appreciate that. Yeah, but I still don't know how to run with my keyboard. I can run with the mouse. I just have to be really good at aiming when I do that. Yeah, I gotta probably heal our boy. No, you heal yourself. There, heal our boy. There we go. Because apparently there are enemies here that love to attack males. Yeah, that's the description of them, so... Gotta protect our boy. Yeah, poor Joshua. Okay, gosh, there we go. The rock perk, and even can you knock that person, goes only after males. Which isn't true. I've learned that if there are no males around, they will go after everyone. But... okay then. So... gotta protect... gotta finish that off. Okay, move... protect... the only guy in the group. And oh my god. Oh gosh. Whew. I love Shera. I love the fact that they have a BDSM character, but the fact that she's a teacher, head of the braces, but yet she loves to drink, she loves to spank, and But of course, in her own mind, she's not a heavy drinker. No, no, no. That's apparently only Aina. Aina is the heavy drinker. Yeah. It is. Burn that man-hater to crisp. There. Finally, Joshua can be a bit safer. Oh, stop. I'll have to save her EP. There. And they're probably gonna suck. Yeah. I like the fact that I have to think in this game's battle. It's not just me pressing a button and I win. Damn it. Burn it to crisp. We do. Okay, let's see now. Yeah, get the scepters. Oh well. Cheer up. Here. Are they gonna bully Josh? Yes, they are. Yes, they really love bully Josh. I'm gonna run because... Okay. Mistake. Okay. Oh god, I only have 4 of those left. No. Okay, there. I'm gonna have to use more of those. Can I cook some more? Yeah. Some pasta. Downhill HP for all. That sounds good. Keep some pasta. In the middle of the trails here, in the middle of a mountain pass, let's cook some pasta. Why not? Maple sugar, that was one of those. Yeah, sure. So, and I haven't used. I know if you learn them by using them, but I haven't used them yet. My God. Ouch. I have an idea here. There. Good. And then Hurricane. I love this attack so much. Okay, well, I wish you luck, Naeem, if you're trying to finish the remake tomorrow. Oh my god. But I understand you're not happy about finishing it. Oh god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Not now.
Okay. What to do? I want to save my EP. I know they're weak to fire. You know what? Run. Yes. Okay. Okay. I'll use this to revive Joshua. Some potluck and shell. Yes, learn potluck and shell. And with potluck and shell, Joshua's up again. I can just get a picture of them mashing in potluck and shell inside Joshua's unconscious mouth, and they're just pressing it in there. I've heard a lot of, like, no one has spoiled anything about the ending, but it seems like it's a very special ending, so I look forward to it for that reason alone. Deathblow 2. Is that no, not that. Yes, it is. One who kills enemy but quartz breaks. Are you reading the chest messages? Chest messages? Oh. Come on. Reduce the searching empty chest. That's really okay. That was. You look at the empty chest. Well. Okay. Let's see now. Fuck. Okay. It's one of these. Oh my god. Senti stench. Great. Well, Joshua can't get a break here. He gets poisoned. He gets unconscious, he gets slept, he gets he can't catch a break. Yeah, I think there was one I read, like I think it was one or two I did read. I just think about it, I often miss them.
Someone's been naughty.
Yeah. Slay. Okay, let's see now here. Alright. Yeah. Alright. Bestel? Okay. Finish them off, please. There.
Not now.
I won the fight, and Joshua goes down right at that moment. Okay. So far in this session, Joshua has been draining my reviving bombs. That's what he's mostly been doing. Oh my god. Okay, I can't. Let's see now. Can I do potluck and shell? Yes, I can do 12 of them. I'll do 12 potluck and shells. Because I need stuff to stuff Joshua with. Yeah, exactly. It's a Joshy boy that's falling apart over and over and over. No, I love Asia. I love Joshua. Don't worry about it. But it is interesting. We talked about this before. Asia, like, there's a lot of sexism in this game directed to Estelle because she's a girl. But then we also talked about, like, Estelle did a little bit of a homophobic punch towards Olivier, but maybe because it was creepy, and we talked a little bit about that before. Like, it's so many times I've seen, like, oh, you're a girl, you can't do that against Estelle, in variations of it. So, like, in my playthrough, it's Joshua that I need to revive here and there. So, like, it's like... Okay, the abandoned mine is over there. Okay. Okay, let's see now. It's there, it's there. Okay, I don't want Joshua to die again.
Not now.
Well, it happened again. Alright, okay, let's see. Am I on the right? Nope. No. Wasn't it there? Oh yeah, I'm going up there, so I'll get to the abandoned mine. Okay, Joshua, some more potluck and shell. Don't stuff you with so much potluck and shell. You will never again want to eat potluck and shell. After all the potluck and shell we've been stuffing your unconscious mouth with. Okay, let's see. Okay, I don't want to go there. I want to go up here. Maybe up there. Yeah. Da, 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 da. All right. Okay. The gate is secure with a heavy chain and pull. Let's use this key we borrowed from the village elder. Use the abandoned mine key. Phew! That was one heavy gate. Let's have a look inside, shall we? I don't know about sky bandits, but I can definitely sense monsters in here. Everyone stay alert. I love the French touch in this, like the French street folk in this work. We love you too, Naeem. Trust me, we love you. Oh gosh, I love this. I feel like I'm walking the streets of Paris. Everyone show Naeem your love. Okay, let's see what we have here. A crustacean monster living underground, weak against odds, may call for backup. Okay, that's good to know. They're weak against elementals in general, like odds in general. Alright, finish one of them off. No, sadly I haven't, Ness. I haven't been to France a lot, but I love, put it this way, I love French literature, I love French cinema, like the French New Wave. When I was a teen, I mean, I even read like some modern classics, like Albert Camus, L'Étranger, and stuff like that as a teenager. So I haven't been to France a lot, but I do love a lot of French movies, arts, stuff like that. I know you're from Quebec, right? Might be. I think you're more authentically Canadian French. Oh my god. Oh god. But like I like many of the like French, I like French plays. Like I love Jean-Paul Sartre's No Exit, I guess in French, Huis Clos. And I know, and I really hope it works. I hope Le Français survives well in Canada. Okay, so I have to use arts against them, essentially. Alright. Then Can I get around this a bit? Okay, you know what? Move you over here. And I will use... they are from Canada. From Quebec. French Canada. The French-speaking area. That's from what I understood to be correct. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, Asia, I can say, I don't know exactly where. No, I think Quebec, I mean, I think Quebecois French sounds very cool. I don't know exactly where in Quebec you're from, but I think Asia, if you just fly or like take a I don't know, just go north from New York, you would end up in Quebec. Maybe you could visit Ness. Who knows? Okay, let's see. Bonjour. Okay, let's see. Oh, you're near Montreal. Let's see now. What to do? Okay. Okay. Understandable. Okay. Stonehammer. Finish that one off. Up here. What? You survived? No. Okay. See now here. Can they still work? I'm gonna put a bet here. Please. Oh god, they did.
Are we done already?
Okay. Whew. my god. Man, it's bright in here. Yeah, that makes you icons. Man, it's bright in here. Huh? Isn't that quiet, Estelle? It looks like we've hit the jackpot. Forget about the heavy things and focus on the food provisions and valuables. And hurry it up, will ya? It's only a matter of time before someone finds this place. Roger that, Kyle. Got it, Kyle. Okay, Kyle. Understood, Kyle. Yeah, the Sky Pirates. Ah, je t'aime, Josette. What's an airliner doing in a place like this? I guess that kid wasn't seeing things after all. This looks like an area that used to be used for strip mining. It certainly turned out to be a great place to hide something of this size. I don't have much of an opinion. I was a bit surprised. Surprised. I feel like I feel a bit dumb. I feel like I should have suspected her more. And I found out that she was a sky pirate. It certainly turned out to be a great place. Yeah, who would have thought to look here? Look at that. Aren't they loading the airliner cargo into their own ship? Yeah, me too. That was a nice student girl with nice blue hair. Let's worry about that later. We try to figure out a way to bag this guy before they get away. Oh, so this is our third trip, huh? Man, don't let a real slave driver sometimes. Oh well. Once this is all taken care of, we'll be able to sit back and negotiate a nice fat ransom. Hold it right there. Who in the... Yeah, that is true. Yeah, I actually hoped she would. And part of me still hopes she does. Maybe these pirates aren't so bad after all? I don't know. Or if not, I hope she's a really good villain. But, yeah. Who in the... The scorching flames of justice shall never fade away as long as evil thrives in the world. The League of Extraordinary Bracers has arrived! Moon transformation! No, we're just joking. Huh? The League of what? You bonehead, why do you always get carried away like that? What's with you two? Now I look like a big fool saying that stuff all alone. You're the ones who just said had a run-in with back in Rolent. This can't be right. You're not supposed to be here this early. So they were supposed to be here at all? not this early, like, not this early, but you can come here in the evening. That's when we're ready to be full-on villains in the evening. I have to have my supper first. Oh yes, Asia, we spoke about you. Everyone loves you all. And we talked about the fact that Ness, you know, you should, if you ever have from New York, just take a flight up north and you will end up in Montreal and you can meet Ness. It can't be right. We're not supposed to be here this early. Yeah, here I'm just talking about the fact that they say you're not supposed to be here this early, like this, we have to have supper first, then we can be villains. At 8 p.m. That's our villain time. You came here too early. What the heck are you talking about? In accordance with the laws of the Bracer Guild, you are hereby under arrest and charged with the hijacking of an airliner and its passengers. I hope for your sakes you will come along quietly. Now hold on just a minute. Are you trying to tell me that only 3 of you came here to arrest us? You see anyone else, bandit boy? So you're not involved with the others then, huh? Then that simplifies things. Let's get 'em, boys. Okay, we're considering going for my boyfriend's birthday. We're pretty scared of going to the US right now for obvious reasons, but someday we will go back. Yeah, I would love to try. I think there was a place, when I lived in Sydney, Australia, there was a place that sold, I think it was New York pizza, I think it was. I think I tried it once there, but I don't know if it's exactly like New York pizza in New York. But we'll definitely, in the future, when things are the climate are a bit different, to visit the US. Okay, let's see. Alright. Whip them. I bet it is. I also heard Chicago has a good pizza. Oh. Oh my god. Whew, God, okay. I have to think. Craft a hurricane. I love hurricanes so much! Alright, items. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Are you okay? As you can see, Asia, I'm not that good at this game yet, but maybe just this fight is really hard. I feel like. Oh, alright, okay, let's see now here. I have to think here. What does it say about them? A constant member of the Kapua household swings a dagger with a poison-laced blade. Poison-laced blade, okay. Okay. But I'm up for a challenge here. Let's see. Okay, the thing is, let's see, how much do they have left? Do you have that much left? Do you have that much left? Okay. Alright, let's see now here. Okay. I feel like I'm playing a game of chess. Okay, oh, gotta go to the supermarket real quick. Be back later. See ya, Ness. Yeah, buy some snacks. Speaking of snacks, I'll just eat some chocolate myself. Yeah. I do need a snack now, thanks a lot. Alright. Okay, let's see now here. What to do? Okay. Alright. Breast steak to you. There we go. No, the recipe beast steak. Sorry, not breast steak, beast steak. Oh my god! Oh god!
I'm sorry.
Okay. This has gone well. Oh god. Okay. I mean, I feel like, gosh. Okay, let's see now here. Yeah. I think it's a foregone conclusion at this point. Oh god, no.
Can't be.
No. This is
Not now.
this is my first real death. Because in other cases I have just, when I feel like it's getting really bad, I just reset it. It's okay, Asia. I like the challenge. I like how this game doesn't hold my hand. Too many modern games, I feel like it holds my hand. I haven't played Dragon Quest VII Reimagined, but I understand it's a lot shorter and it's a lot more holding your hand. I think I picked normal. But who knows, by mistake I may have picked a higher level. But if I did, let's say, pick another one by mistake, if I picked normal by if I, let's say, picked hard by mistake, I don't know how to change it back if I did. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna have to think here. Alright. First thing. I love that attack so much. Alright, the first thing you do is oh, let's see now. Okay, let's see here. Okay. Yep, you cure yourself. The thing is, I can't see if it changes the turn. I mean, it should do, right? Because I speed them up. Because I know, like in Final Fantasy X, if I was gonna, like, before I even picked to haste someone, I would see how it altered the turn order. Okay, you know what? Tear on you. I'll take that safe bet there first. Oh, God. Ouch. God, that hurt. Okay. Clock up the spell. And you. Heal. Drop. Does it change her turn? It doesn't seem like it does that. It doesn't seem like it changes the turn order. But if it doesn't change the turn order, why? What? And she's dead. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay. I just wonder if it doesn't change the word order. Wait a sec. Um, see if I can get this thing running then. I didn't see it change the order of the characters, at least when I tried. I didn't see it. I'll try to see if I can get the Siphon Whip to work. Okay, let's see. I think it's a foregone conclusion. I'm not winning this.
I'm sorry.
Not now.
I saved in the mine. I did say I saved in the mine. There we go.
It can't be.
Well, no. Well, everyone, that's it for this time. Well, next time I will have revenge on the Sky Thieves. But yeah, maybe I need to level up a bit more. Thank you so much. I also have family members who want to sleep as well. So it's a good time to stop. So everyone, yeah, love you all. And thank you for joining me in my Trails journey. And hopefully next time I'll get those bandits. Mwah! See you all, and thank you all who joined. Bye bye.